Hey, do you feel like things don't make sense right now? Do you feel like the things that you once placed your identity in are no longer there, in turn making you feel incomplete, worrisome, fearsome? You place your self-worth on things outside of you, and they're no longer there with you. Maybe it's a heartbreak, loss of a friendship, loss of a loved one, loss of a job, a passion. And right now, it seems like things don't make sense, and your world feels like it's crashing in. And you have to just go through your days surviving, trying to make it through the day, trying to make it one more day, and just barely making it. Because that's what I feel right now. I feel like right now, I lost a loved one, a 5-year-long relationship. I thought I was going to marry this girl. She's no longer with me. She was a beautiful girl. Lost my job. I lost my voice. I can still speak, but I can't sing anymore. And I've been making music for over 6 years now. And I can't express myself, which in turn is kind of forcing me to just make these videos and try to be authentic as possible, because I don't think I've ever been true to myself or been authentic 100%. And right now what I'm going through is something I think of a shift. And if you're going through that, I just want you to know you're not alone. And I just want to share with you my thoughts and experiences so far about the situation. But some people call it the dark night of the soul. It's where everything you've known and loved has slipped away and your world has crashed in. And I don't like to put terms or labels, but that's basically something I can relate to, is what's coined as the dark night of the soul. And it happens when you weren't being authentic to your highest potential. You weren't serving your soul's needs. You were putting others before you. You were putting the external, the fleeting external, over your eternal internal. And in turn, you just dug yourself deeper and deeper and deeper until things popped. And if you're going through that or something close to that, I want you to know that it's going to be all right. I know it doesn't make sense. You don't think that things are going to work out. I know that you are afraid of the future. You're afraid of what's going to happen. You want the past because that's all you've ever known. And now it feels like you're falling and there's nothing to grab onto, because the things that you once grabbed onto, they're gone. And so here you are, floating, surviving, trying to make it through the day. But I want you to know, in this season, and I've been trying to do my best. It's been about 4 or 5 months, and one day I'll share some stories about how this all came to be, and how everything just popped. And I want to be vulnerable and as honest as possible and share that with y'all, whoever's watching. But so far, I've come to realize without a shadow of doubt that what I'm going through and what you're going through, there's a reason. And the enemy, or whatever you like to call the negative force, some people say devil, Satan, the enemy wants you to stay there. It wants you to believe that this is all that you're ever going to feel, that there's no hope, there's no future for you, and your purpose is done. But I want to tell you, and I want to tell myself, that because we're still breathing, because we're still able to look, to hear, to see, to taste, to think, because of that very fact, there's hope. The very fact that you're alive and you can wake up, and yes, it's not the same how it used to be, but I know you're not alone. And if you are, this is going to sound cliche, but you have me and I have you. And if you are alone, you have this video as evidence that you're not alone. But the enemy is going to try to tell you that this is all that there ever is, and this is all that there ever is going to be. But I want you to know that's not true. And in this season, use it to cultivate faith. I know faith is such a generic term. It's as humans, we want action. We want to hold things. We want to be able to do things ourselves. Faith is letting go and saying, all right, God, you got this. All right, divine, you got this. I've been trying to do it my way for so long, but I'm letting go and I'm saying, God, you got this. And just saying, hey, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but deep down, I know this is for a reason. And another thing, this is also a season for you to practice endurance. Endure. We are capable of enduring so much. We're capable of enduring heartbreak, of pain, of shame, of doubt, of fear. We are, as humans, we are capable of enduring so much in this life. And it just goes to show you how strong you are. The fact that you woke up today, you brush your teeth, even you didn't want to get out of bed. You woke up and you forced yourself to get out of bed, brush your teeth, and get the day going. You know, a lot of people they see strength as this mighty power. You have to do big things. No, you woke up today. You are so strong. You are so unbelievably strong because you woke up, you got out of bed, and you chose life. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud that you did that. You know, there's a lot of people that don't see what you're doing, or it goes unnoticed, but I want you to know I'm proud of you for doing that. And I want you to know that you are strong, you are capable. In this season, I can't wait for both of us like to look back. And we look back at these days and we were thinking so many thoughts, so many fears, and we were just surviving. And I can't wait for the day that you and me, we can both look back at this season and we can kind of smile and say, wow, I went through that. I was capable of going through that. Man. And look how strong I am for it. I didn't give up. There were so many times I wanted to. There were so many times I just wanted to quit and say, what's the point? Where's the hope? Where's the light? Where is it? Nothing makes sense. But I kept going. And now look where I am. And click. Oh, that's why I went through that. That's why I went through that breakup. That's why I went through that job change. That's why I lost that person. I get it now. It makes sense. This was for my soul's highest good. This was for my this is for my potential to grow. This was cultivating the grounds. It was just a field of rocks. And life was just crushing those rocks. Just crushing you, just obliterating you. And then sweeping all of those rocks so there could be soil to be planted. And now I'm planting those seeds, and bam! You look at that soil and you get to see the harvest. I can't wait for both of us to get there. And I know we're gonna get there. And I know it's possible because we're alive and we woke up today. That's so cool. You know, thank you, God, for letting me feel this fear. Thank you, God, for this doubt. Thank you, God, for this shame. Thank you, God, for this heartbreak. Thank you, God, for missing another human being. Thank you, God, that I can experience this season. And it's easier said than done. You know? When I turn this camera off, I'm still going to be confused and scared. But at least I was authentic. And I shared with you something that you could relate to. But I'm not going to lose faith. I've endured so much these past months. I've gone through so much. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. And there's a reason for that. And there's a reason why you're still alive. So, I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to let you know that this too shall pass. And this is coming from someone that's going through it too. You're not alone. And I see you. I see you. You woke up today. You got out of bed. You had every reason to stay in bed. But no, you kept going. And we're going to keep going. You know, this is the end of January 2024. We're coming into February. You know, let's come in with some strength. Even when it feels like there's not much in us, let's try to tackle it. You know, do what makes you feel good. And like right now, what has felt good to me is gone. But guess what? I still have my family. You know, I still have, I reached out to a friend. I have a friend, you know. It's not like I'm totally alone. And I'm sure you have family and you have friends. And if you don't, I'm here. But let's keep going. Let's take charge of our lives. Even though that means surrendering to God, to the divine, to the higher power. But it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I know it. I know it for a fact. It's going to be A-okay. Anyways, I'm just being human, and I hope you're doing all right. Peace.